actually going to be honest and you're going to make a point.
I'm talking. Okay. You're a guest on our platform. Okay. So, and I'm addressing your point. Because you're trying to say it's not important or whatever. I think if women listen to what we say, because we've saved a lot of relationships, we've saved a lot of men from killing themselves.
I think it's important because you're able to...
Shut the fuck up. When I'm talking, shut up. You understand? Shut the fuck up. This is not your...
Look at you.
Nobody cares, bro. Get out. Get out.
It's the night, in the night, no control.
Yo, put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as what seems. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This night.
Scared of me.
No, I'm not. I'm giving it to you because...
That's not my question.
So you don't say that we ignored you.
I'm just kidding. My question is, what is the most important human value that you bring to the table in a relationship?
For me?
Yeah. You cannot repeat each other's answer.
Okay. Who do you want to go first then?
The white guy.
First.
Me.
White.
The white guy.
Oh, she a little bit too excited.
What was the most important human trait that you bring to a relationship? That's what she asked. Here, pass her that mic right there.
I would say protection.
Cool.
Wait,
next.
Protection? What if he shows up? What if he shows up, nigga? What the fuck?
Hey.
Yo, what if he shows up, bro?
That's so corny.
All right, listen, man. We got weapons and shit, too. There's a lot more than muscles. All right, well, we'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. We'll put holes in you then. We'll see what happens.
Fuck.
Oh, come on, man. Where are you two?
Oh, man.
Right.
Okay.
What about you?
Shit. I would say good thing, man.
BBC.
We said about like
human value.
I'm kidding. Okay, so I would just say I would say value-wise, I do bring being consistent. And I think for the most part, I've realized that like if I really care about a girl, I want to make sure that she's happy. But at the same time, like I'm happy first. But by me being happy, I'm gonna be consistent because that means what does she like? What does she want? Once my needs are met, her needs will be met as well.
You just had to say a word.
Huh?
You just had to say a word.
Work?
You just had to say a word. One word. Consistency?
Yeah, that's it.
There you go. Now you.
Leadership with and guidance.
Now I want to make a comment. As you guys can tell, every dynamic with every human is completely different. You can make your own world with your own rules, and you can be happy as long as you're honest with yourself. So this conversation is not very valuable in any way, but it was very entertaining to be part of it. So thank you for having me. And you should come to my podcast.
Look, hold on.
That
was very disrespectful. To go on to say, oh yeah, this conversation, blah, blah. I think a lot of the women took away some tidbits here that they could use in the future. Because men rarely, if ever, are honest and speak openly about the male experience, especially when it comes to dealing with the opposite gender. So, I mean, I get it.
You're late. Andrew Tate did it first.
I'm sorry?
You're late.
I'm late? How?
To the conversation.
How so?
A lot of people talk about it.
You said Andrew Tate talked about it first?
You just have to just ask.
You said Andrew Tate talked about it first?
Yeah, or not even that. It's been happening for years. You guys are letting everyone know your needs, correct? That's how you find someone.
Whose man is this?
Yo.
Yeah, are you aware that Andrew Tate is a good friend of ours and we've been talking with this about him for years?
Yeah, I've seen your videos together.
Okay. So what do you mean he talked about it for? I don't get your angle.
No one talked about spirituality before you? You're late. You're late to the conversation.
Everyone, I never said that. You're
but you
saying
just
that
said
for me.
we're late because someone else talked about red pill issues before us.
You're saying that you're being useful through talking about these topics. But what if we talked about harmonizing this dynamic instead of shitting at each other and slamming each other and just finding the gray area that works for people and humans and working for a collective consciousness instead of just being at a war with our genders. How to say
Okay, see,
genders?
so let me be very honest about this. I get it, you know, the woo-woo, hunky-dory, kumbaya stuff, but problems don't get solved when you talk in circles like you do and not necessarily addressing problems and issues face-to-face. That's what we do on our podcast. We talk about issues, we say what it is, we confront it. You kind of dance around it. Oh no, it's okay. You make your own reality. You make your own world. Listen,
Yeah.
we live on planet
Creator
Earth,
of your reality.
and there's
That's
things.
what you are.
See,
You're
this,
powerful, and don't let anyone else
this is
tell you
ridiculous.
otherwise.
This is what I'm trying to say when I say women live in a fantasy land a lot of times because of garbage like that. This is the difference. Men must live in a fact-based reality. If I'm a loser, I'm going to suffer for being a loser. Women won't fuck me. My friends won't respect me. I must go out there and produce and be a somebody.
Would
right?
your girls date
Women,
him?
hold on. Women, on the other hand, lie to each other, give each other comforting lies, say a bunch of bullshit like that. Like, you're special. It's okay. It's your world. You're just living in it. Here's the thing. We literally just told them, this is what men look for. You want a man. You might want to understand what men want to get the man. However, it seems to me, especially from these women, they want a masculine, dominant man, not the guy that you got who's a fucking cuck.
The building point
with
of
that
the conversation
so
is...
hold on, stop. Because you're saying that this conversation is important. I think it is because a lot of women don't get to hear this perspective. They hear a bunch of hunky-dory, woo-woo stuff that you're talking about, and they don't end up with the man that they want because they think men and women are equal.
You
And
are
I'm trying to
at war
explain.
with
Hold on,
yourself.
stop.
Not until you work on that
Frank,
is
stop.
that
I'm
you're actually going to be honest and you're going to make a point.
I'm talking, okay? You're a guest on our platform, okay? So,
Right.
and I'm addressing your point because you're trying to
Yes.
say it's not important or whatever. I think if women listen to what we say, because we've saved a lot of relationships, we've saved a lot of men from killing
I
themselves.
think it's important
shut
because
up.
you're
Shut
able
the fuck
to-
up. When I'm talking, shut up. You understand? Shut the fuck up. This is not your podcast.
Why
it's not
do you
your
get so
platform.
triggered?
And if you don't like
We're
it, you
just
can leave.
talking.
No,
I'm not yelling
because you're
at
talking
you.
when I'm talking. I'm addressing your point, and I'm giving you a response, and then you're just talking.
All right.
Because you're not listening to understand. You're just hearing me to talk. That's the difference. You're saying a bunch of bullshit that don't make fucking sense.
You're just repeating yourself.
And the women here, like I said before, might not necessarily want a soft and timid boyfriend like you got that lets you run around him and have open relationships. A lot of the women here want a dominant masculine man that could tell you to shut the fuck up because clearly your guy doesn't do it. You talk too much. All right?
So
That's
you
what it
guys
is.
want to be talked like this?
No. It's not
in
about
the
that.
future?
I have to assert my dominance on a fucking
Interesting.
masculine woman like you right now. That's what I have to do. And you can get up and leave at this point. Because you haven't been contributing to the conversation. You try to demean the conversation.
It's been 3 hours, so
No, you can
yes.
get up and leave.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Get up and leave.
I've been trying
Get up and
to.
leave. Get up and leave. You know you
It's
have
been
been
a
trying
pleasure.
to.
You guys are amazing, and just don't forget.
Turner,
don't let anyone tell
get up
you
and leave.
otherwise.
Just get up and
okay?
get the fuck out of here.
Bye,
Just
Felicia.
get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Bye, Felicia.
Coming here with an agenda, saying a
First
bunch
Frank
of
I saw
in
that
Colombia,
coming.
bro.
fucking ridiculous.
Legendary.
The fuck out of here.
Thank you for the great content.
Nobody cares.
Door's right there. Just leave. Just leave. Just leave. Just leave. Just leave. Leave. Just leave. Just leave. Just leave. The fuck out of
Yo,
here.
even in Colombia, Frank Castle,
yo,
bro.
so you don't want to leave? Just
Oh
like,
my
yo, clown
goodness.
world, bro. Yeah, just leave.
The only person there. You can breathe.
No, just get out of here.
Relax.
I need you. You need to back up. You need to back away
Where's
from
the
me.
crystals, lady?
You need to back away from me. You need to back away
Crystals.
from me.
Your nervous system.
No. You just need it. You don't touch me. Just leave. You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo. Just leave. Yeah. Yeah, he's dropping your shit on the floor. Get the fuck out of here.
Bye.
I called all of you guys.
Hey,
None of
we're
you can
being
say
nice.
none of you can say that you weren't warned. She was warned. You were all warned. I called every one of you individually and said, "Do not cut Myron off. Do not overtalk him. Let him speak. One voice at
She
a
came
time.
here with an
If you
agenda,
were
it's
rude
fine.
to him, I said he will be rude
She
back."
came here with an agenda. That's why I knew she was
I
going to do that. That's
warned
why I
you.
let her go last.
But you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
If we went on her podcast, we would never overtalk her, ever. Out of respect. Well, once again, no respect.
Yeah.
Wow.
She did not for such a spiritual. She had
Yeah.
the most closed
That's
mind.
why no one watches her shit. Anyway, I'm on my podcast. No, what the fuck? All right.
Okay.
So, any last thoughts for the
I'm gonna shameless
Give me
plug.